Well, still trying to decide if my vacation could have sucked anymore. So at this time today, what is it, July 10th? I was supposed to be in Iowa. Now, I was supposed to be in Iowa on Saturday afternoon because I left work on Friday at 5 and was driving straight through. What are we doing here? Oh my goodness, we're gonna die. Now, that's a 22-hour drive, whatever, and that's straight through. We left at 5. We were supposed to, in the afternoon on Friday, we were supposed to be there, my girlfriend and I, on Saturday by like 2 p.m. give and take rest stops, so probably by 5. All fine and dandy. Supposed to surprise my grandmother, see the cousins I have out there that I haven't seen in years, you know, have a good time. I have a week off from work for vacation, all fine and dandy. But nope, drove straight, stopped for gas twice, no problems. The car had 0 issues the entire way. 600 miles I made it out of 1,300 miles. We get to a gas station in DuBois, Pennsylvania, about, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning. Get gas, you know, check the car, it's all great, running dandy. I leave the gas station. Not even 5 minutes from leaving the gas station, all of a sudden I get a knock.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you off?
You accelerate, the knock goes away. I'm like, okay, maybe it's a heat shield. I would think if it was an engine knock, you know, it'd be all the time. Well, so I thought. Driving along, another 2 minutes go by, all of a sudden the knock is constant. Giving some gas doesn't go away. I have no check engine lights, no low oil, no nothing. Chugging along, and all of a sudden, legitimately probably in, I want to say, I don't know, a minute, it got louder and progressively louder, and all of a sudden it sounded an explosion underneath my car. Plastic, it sounded like plastic, like dragging plastic, catches on something, it just disintegrates. Legit, probably like 3 seconds after that, engine starts to bog down. We got smoke coming out of the engine. So I pull over, cut the engine before it completely dies. I'm like, what the fuck could that have been? Mind you, it was knocking, so at the time I wasn't really thinking, all right, maybe low oil. I was just like, I was pissed. It was like 2:30 in the morning now, in the middle of the mountains of Pennsylvania. Legit, like nothing around. Half a mile from a rest stop, which I was planning on stopping to check the sound in the engine and the oil and all that crap. Come to find out, I get out of the car, look behind it, there's just a trail of oil. Look over to the hood, just smoke billowing out of the hood. Pop the hood, oil everywhere. I look under the car, it's just a constant drip of oil. I'm like, are you kidding me? 600 miles away from home. On my vacation, this is not even 24 hours into my vacation. And this shit happens. So immediately I knew, shot a rod through the block, it's toast, you ain't fixing this. And I was like, I don't know what to do now. I got nothing to do. I got AAA, but AAA is useless. If you ever had AAA, it takes like 3 hours for them to get to you, and it's usually a grumpy old man who just hates doing it. So I'm sitting there, and I know all the YouTube mechanics out there, but
dude, man, why don't you like check your car before you get out, man? Why don't you check your oil before you have to change your oil, man?
trust me, before I left, I had just changed the oil, like not even 1,000 miles prior to that. 2 new front tires, rotation, alignment, proper air pressure, coolant check. I mean, I had flat tire repair stuff in the car. I had everything I need for anything that could happen besides throwing a rod through the block. I was prepped, I was ready. It's a 2007 Hyundai Sonata, has 156,000 miles on it. Not one hiccup. My girlfriend's owned it for almost 6 or 7 years. Not one problem on that thing. So 2:30 rolls around, blows the engine. We sat on the side of the road till 3:30 when AAA showed up. Picked the car up, we got a hotel. He brought us to the hotel. It was probably 15 minutes back the way we were going. Got to the hotel like 4 in the morning. The lady gave us a nice room, gave us a discount. We go down to the front desk at 8. We get our breakfast. We talk to the lady. I was like, all right, so we need a rental. Call the rental places, you know. All right, how are we going to get this car home? Like, I mean, I guess we could rent a dolly from U-Haul, and I would sure Enterprise would have a truck that could tow. I mean, you can rent anything, right?
Wrong.
Enterprise does not rent towing vehicles. Hertz was closed. They're closed till Monday. The other place had no rentals available at all, and they were only open at noon. So like, all right, great, that's awesome. I'm stuck here. Call the other place an hour away, and they have a compact available. Great. Enterprise, they deliver it to you. Nope, not on Saturday. Like, okay, that's awesome. All right, so we'll call you back. They're like, all right, well, we have a car at least available if we need to get home without the car. But I mean, I don't want to drive 600 miles, 8.5 hours to drive back. So we call U-Haul and Budget with a 100-mile radius. Not one place had a truck that could tow that was not a box truck for like a 3-bedroom apartment or house. And none of them had a dolly that would fit our car. Mind you, it's a small 4-door sedan. It's not like it's a giant freaking BMW M3, you know, low to the ground. It's a family compact small sedan. So okay, awesome. Now we're fucked. So now we call Enterprise. Like, all right, we'll take the car. We'll figure out how to get there. You guys close at 2. It's now I think 11:30, 12. Plenty of time. We'll just Uber. Nope, no Uber. Uber does not exist in Pennsylvania, in that town. No Lyft. There's one taxi guy, and you damn sure he would have raped you for an hour there and an hour back to drop us off. Now this is where Holiday Inn Express Suites Hotel comes in. The lady at the front desk, I believe her name was Doreen, she was the manager. Probably the nicest woman I've ever met at a hotel. She went out of her way to try to get us a closer rental. It turns out she knows a local car dealer that's probably, I don't know, 15 miles away, 15 minutes away, but he only does in-town rentals. But she called him up and he agreed that he would let us rent his car, drive an hour away to get the other rental, just to drive back and drop off his rental. Like, awesome, that's great. How do we get there? She's like, oh, you know what? You can use my car. She gave her keys to the maintenance guy who drove us down the road so we can get the rental, which was well beyond any hotel person's duty. On top of that, so we get the car, we go get the other rental car. Enterprise sucks. They charge $250 to return a rental car to another location that's not the one you took it from. Like, are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. So at this point, we're like, all right, well, we have no choice. We go to the hotel, we tell her, all right, we got to stay another night, we'll leave in the morning. The guy that towed our car stored it at his lot, his little house thing. He's like, yeah, just leave it here, you know, let me know in a week what you're doing, I'll move it out back, don't worry about it. We're like, okay, cool, we'll call you when we get home and figure it out. So we get home, we're like, all right, we'll just rent a U-Haul. Now, it's like $1,000 to rent a U-Haul and a dolly to drive it down and back, because it's like 99 cents a mile. It was a nightmare. It was too expensive. It's like, all right, cool, well, maybe we'll go to the bank. The bank will say, we'll get a personal loan, get the title, maybe that guy will scrap it or replace the engine and sell it, we'll send him the title. The bank's like, yeah, we could do that. So like, we'll talk about it. Then we go down the road, we go look at cars. So we go there, and my girlfriend bought a brand new, well, not brand new, but 2015 Nissan Rogue. The thing only had 8,000 miles on it. It was a lease, and they never drove it. The thing's immaculate. And not only did they sell us that, they gave us a rebate on it, they also agreed to pay what was left on the other car and send one of their tow truck drivers all the way down 600 miles.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Miles, mind you. It's not a fucking day trip. That's a day and overnight and a day back to get the car from this guy, to bring it back so they can send it to auction, and we would not have to worry about a thing. Literally, buy this car, everything's taken care of. There's so much stress relieved from that. But boy, what a freaking nightmare. I never even made it out of Pennsylvania. We were probably 100 miles from Ohio, and all I wanted to do was sit in Iowa, eat corn, and watch tornadoes. That's all I wanted to do. Absolutely do nothing. Hang out with my grandma, you know, drink some beer, play some cards, you know, hang out with all our old lady friends. Nope. I will never in my life ever own another Hyundai. That is the second one that has left me stranded. Worst vacation of my life. Now I'm stuck home for a week. Right now I'm going to go meet up with Mr. Ken and then a bunch of other local Grom guys. We're going to go ride around. I don't even know what we're doing. Just find random shit to do. But yeah, that was not a fun weekend at all. That is it to my rant. If you enjoyed my rant and want me to rant more, because there's plenty of things I can rant about, let me know in the comments. No one comments on my videos, but if you do, I'll respond. Let me know. And of course, as all the other motovloggers, YouTubers, daily bloggers, subscribe, man. I make videos pretty well, I believe. Since my first one to my last one, I think I've gotten a little bit better. But I'll have some more Grom videos coming out. Check my previous videos. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. That stuff's in the description. That's more up to date on what I do every day. And until next time, peace. Oh, why did I downshift? I'm going 50 miles an hour. Idiot.